Good evening, YouTube. It is 24th of April, it's 9 o'clock at night, so sorry I'm a bit late. It's Tuesday, so you know what that's going to be. It's going to be your top 10. Now, my top 10 today is actually what I did was I looked at what kind of things I'm collecting lately. And I really got into the nostalgia stuff, and I know that's DVDs, but I've added a fair few actually, and I will do a full collection update on that later on. Um, but I looked at what am I seriously lacking. It's two things really: Disney and horror. So I looked at Disney now. Of course, I will always go for the run of the mill. I will go for the Blu-rays, but I wanted to look at the steelbooks as well because some of them are really nice. So what I did is I went online and I looked at the top 10 most expensive and how cheap could I get what they list as their most expensive ones. So I've got a top 10 there just to go through quickly and see if I found it cheaper anywhere else as well. So I'll go through that first. Then I'm going to give you a quick review, because the film is a bit old now. But I did watch the 4K version of Deadpool. Mightily impressed. I will elaborate a bit more in a minute. Then I've got some pickups, and I've got over 20, so not a bad day's work. Um, let's have a quick look at this now. Of course, I've got my list, so I'll go from that. Now, first thing I went for was Aladdin. Now we all know that's a classic film. The steelbook is very well drawn. Um, Getting kind of rare. You're looking at 40 quid second hand, and could not find it any cheaper anywhere. So unless I really sneak that one in at Car Booty or something like that, I don't think I'll ever get hold of it. But I always want to aim for the best. I mean, you can pick up the normal Blu-ray for about £6, so I'll have to deal with it for that for now on. But I will want the steelbook at some point. Next, we have Ratatouille in 3D. Now, the steelbook version of that is still 38 quid second hand. Bit painful, but I actually found a copy of it. The Ratatouille in UK has just like the little nose of the mouse, and it's quite a plain cover. Momox, the German people on eBay, they have it for £9.43, steelbook, German. Yes, it does have the English audio track for £9.43. So I might just have to pick that one up, and it's the 3D version as well. So hello, good. Emperor's New Groove, wicked Disney film, so underrated, brilliant. It's £35 as a steelbook right now. Again, you can pick it up around £6 normal. So another one where I'll have to settle. But a long time I would want it in a steelbook as well. Couldn't find it cheaper anywhere else either. Majority of these are CX prices that I'm quoting as well, by the way. Then we have Mary Poppins. Now, I used to have this in a steelbook. I don't know why I sold it. There's got to be a reason in my head somewhere, but I don't know why. It's £32 at CX now. Crazy. Treasure Planet, another one of those really well drawn but underrated films. It's not that mainstream that a lot of people saw, but it's brilliant. £32 as a steelbook. Another one you can pick up around £6 on a normal Blu-ray. So I'll have to be downgrading my forecast on that one. Then we have Mulan. Bit out of the way, that one. I mean, Eddie Murphy's the little red dragon in it. That's about the most fun part about it, if you ask me. But that's still £32 as a steelbook in CEX at the moment. It's not cheaper anywhere else either. We have Wally, which is an absolute bloody classic. Momo-X have this at £17.14. You may think, ouch, but it's 30 quid second hand over here. So you can see the trade-off there. Beauty and the Beast, a live 3D steelbook. I used to have this as well. Sold it on for a massive profit and got myself the normal 3D. But that's still asking 25 quid at the moment, and I haven't found it cheaper either. Sword in the Stone, one of those obscure ones. Not a lot of people see it. It's on ITV in the middle of the afternoon sometimes. That's still £22 as a steelbook, but the steelbook colours are really well done on that. Again, you can pick it up for about £4 on Blu-ray now. So again, won't be able to upgrade. And lastly, we have Robin Hood. Steelbook is still 22 quid now. The steelbook on this one, the colours are amazing, so well put together, and I have not found it any cheaper anywhere. So you can see from a basic top 10 of what the most expensive steelbook pickups in Disney are right now. I want to start really revving up my Disney collecting again. I want to be able to get all of them at the end of the day. I've seen people online that have got amazing collections in this Disney. They have to have their slipcovers and all that. I'm not like that. I like to have a normal and maybe a steel. I know a lot of mine I've got normal 3D in still, but that's just because I'm sick. It's something I'm really gonna have to investigate a lot further. I think look at exactly where I can pick these up and get them cheap. But I'll come back with another report on that and what my findings are. Because obviously I'm not the only one. Any kind of investigating I want to do, I want everyone to benefit from. So I'll keep you abreast of what my searches actually bring up. So that's my top 10. Next, let's go through a quick review. I bought this 4K the day it came out, ages ago. I spent 25 quid and I never even had a 4K player at the time. I just had to have that as my first 4K. Then I sold it on for a profit without even watching it in 4K. Then saw that advertised. I've already shown you the insides and outs. Amazing, amazing, amazing. There's a few people in America I know that have sneaked this into their collections as well. You know who you are. I talked to you yesterday. I'm just never going to ever get rid of that ever. Unless someone offers me an absolute stupid amount of money. Not happening. Picture wise. But if you look at the story first, you can't knock it. It works so well. Everyone knows this. It's not, in the way of a review, there's not much I can say that hasn't already been said. It's funny as fuck. It's disgusting. The action's amazing. The cinematography is gobsmacking. But in 4K, there's the start where the car's all, paused and it's going around all the figures. Knocks your socks off. I was just drooling the entire time I watched it. It's a brilliant film. Can't wait for the sequel. Where I'm sat right now, we are looking at 48 hours before Infinity War comes out, guys. So, don't know about you, but I'm skipping like a little girl. Can't wait to see that. I'll let everyone know when I finally get around to seeing it. I'm not going to go opening night because I don't want to be in a room full of cooing idiots. That's just me. Plus, the way my legs are, I need to stick my legs out in the aisle. That's just the way I am. If I had to give a score to Deadpool, kind of generic, but I would give it a 10 out of 10. Not just because the visuals in this 4K are absolutely amazing. It's HDR10. Wow, brilliant. But to back it up with this kind of artwork, so beautifully done, and to give you the Blu-ray and the 4K in the same package, attention to detail is amazing. There were a few of these left on Zavi as of this morning, so if you're really desperate to get it, sneak on there and see if you can find it. But 10 out of 10, this will be my first 10 out of 10 I'm giving. Highly recommend it. I recommend it if you can pick up 7 quid at CEX, but as a package, that is a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Brilliant. So let's go to my pickups, okay? Need another shave again, don't I, really? My apologies for looking a bit scruffy today. Right, we'll go through what I call my nostalgia section. Everyone saw that I recently picked up series 1 to 6 of 24, and I also picked up one of the, I don't know if it's Redemption, there's 2 singular film styles in between the series with Kiefer Sutherland as well. I picked up one of those, and now series 7 has arrived, as has series 8. So the only things left to get on that now is the second standalone film and the reboot, which I have not even attempted to look for yet. But they're looking good up there. It won't take me long to pick up the rest of those. Really happy with that. And there's another nostalgia. I mean, these cost me 50p each. So I'm like, why the hell not? I have series 1, series 2, was that say third? Yeah, there's a second one. And series 3 of Little Britain. Now that is not something, even if it isn't, I don't even think it's available, but I would not buy it on Blu-ray. Wouldn't spend the money, but for £1.50 to have the entirety, all I've got to look at for now is Come Fly With Me. But really happy to have that in my collection as well. So I only picked up a couple there for my nostalgia section, but bumped up the old Blu-ray collection a bit today, so we'll go through these. I finally picked up Assassin's Creed. Now, I was able to get it with the 3D Blu-ray and digital copy in there. So I'm a stickler. I'll probably pick it up normal Blu-ray at some point as well. Normal Blu-ray is down to like £5 or £4 now. I'll give it a little bit longer. I can't believe it's taken me this long to pick up Creed. I mean, they're starting the film Creed 2, and Lundgren's in it, and what's his name? It's this UFC fighter called Northcote or something like that, and he's a nut job. He's he's good looking, flies around the ring. He's going to be playing Dolph Lundgren's son in it, so looking good. But Creed is supposed to be an awesome film. I am yet to see it. This will be on my watch list very soon. One, I laughed my arse off when I saw the advert for this, because Daniel Craig, what the hell was he doing in this film? But the accent he puts on, Logan Lucky, I picked that up. I can't wait to watch that. It looks so funny. Nice little heist film there. Colin McRae was a British rally driver. He died when a helicopter he was flying crashed with his son and one of his son's mates in it. So, fortunate way to go. But multiple world rally champion, and they had like a little documentary about him, and it was 50p. So I'm going to pick up stuff like that just because Colin McRae was an amazing driver. I finally bit the bullet for, now I won't just look for the trilogy, so I picked up the first Ip Man because Donnie Yen rocks. He's an amazing guy. If you haven't seen Donnie Yen in anything, look out for him in Triple X3, the Return of Xander Cage, the one who jumps through the top of the building and nicks that electronics thing near the start of the film. That is Donnie Yen. I have not seen this yet. Please let me know what you think of this film, because it's Quentin Tarantino, of course. I love Kurt Russell. I've heard some good things, but give me some of your opinions before I watch that. I picked it up because it was cheap. Now, for anyone who knows about Blu-ray since they first came into this country, The Wild was one of the first ever releases in the UK. I couldn't believe I didn't have it still. It cost me £3.50, but I thought, for nostalgia's sake alone, that's like one of the first 12 Blu-rays ever released in this country. So, yeah, definitely going to pick that up. This has got Emily Blunt in it, Wild Target. I've never heard of it. It was cheap. I'll give it a go. It looks like a bit of action, a bit of larceny, all rolled into one, really. But Rupert Everett is funny as hell, so that's the one I'll definitely be keeping. I picked up last week John Wick 2. How the fuck did I not have John Wick? So rectified that straight away and picked that up. This is one thing where you don't just jump on CEX and go, yeah, I'll get it. CEX are selling it like £5-6 quid. I got this 2 for £5 at Music Magpie. So I picked up another film and it still cost me less than what this does on CEX. So you can't really knock that, and it was post free, of course. So that's one good thing I say about Music Magpie. But guys, you need to change your sales. God, it's been 2 for £2, four for the price of 2, and 4 for £6 for so long. Mix it up a little. It's getting boring, and I've literally got everything you've got in the bloody sale. David Brent, quite a new one. I do like him. So it'll be a Sunday afternoon before I watch that, but that's one good thing. Trying to buff up my horrors now. Picked up Ouija, whichever way you like to say it. My stepson said that's a brilliant film, so of course I had to pick up the sequel as well. Can't watch one without the other, really, can you? I recently sold or traded in my Constantine V for Vendetta double pack. So I thought get V for Vendetta back into the fold, because that is a brilliant film. And it's the Wachowski brothers, or sisters as they're now known. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Now this is an amazingly colourful film in 1080p, but when this upscales, hey, bloody hell. Bamboo forest fight in that, oh my god. Just visually amazing. I mean, I'm thinking, I'm sure this is out in 4K anyway, but I mean, my system does a real good upscaling job anyway, but wow. It was cheap. I've heard funny things. Easy A. We'll see. It's one to watch. Ooh, pick up my last ones. Now, this has got Sam Rockwell, Julia Roberts, George Clooney, Drew Barrymore. That really does look like Benicio del Toro. I'm not sure if it is, but Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. I love the artwork more than anything, but that's a hell of a cast to have in it. So it'd be interesting to see what happens with that one. I used to have this and traded it in because I got more in trade than I originally paid for it, but I still haven't seen it. So Tom Hardy, sorry I sold you, I've got your back. I will take a look at Legend. A couple of weeks ago I picked up Rush Hour. You know, quite hard to get hold of all three, but managed to pick up the third one. It's just the second one that's going to be a bitch to find, I think. But you know, they are classic films. One I would have put money down that I already had. I have no idea why I don't. But Gangster Squad. That's supposed to be well violent and quite a good action in that. So I'm glad to pick this one up. Now this is probably the most obscure film I'll ever pick up. Judy Moody and the Not Bummer Summer. Bet your ass that was cheap as chips. Haven't got a clue what it's about. I'll probably never watch it. Probably be one for my daughter, but who the hell thinks up these titles? And to start off my Walt Disney collection bumpering upper, really in good English, I went for the first part of the Pixar short films. Because, I mean, some of these are absolutely so inventive, they're brilliant. So I'm really glad to have the first one. I will be looking for, I think the second one's a green cover, but I will definitely be getting them as soon as I can as well. That is my pickup. So we've done a 16-minute video there, covered a few things. Last thing I need to cover, where are they? Here we go. It's getting close to Friday, guys. Let's get your little votes in. RIP D3D and Attack the Block are the prizes for this week. So come on, get your entries in. If you've got them, trade them in. Just enter. It shows support. Enter. I'm not no qualms in you entering every week. Please do. I'm happy that you do. I'm glad people watch. I'm up to 128 subscribers now. Still gobsmacks me now. 5,000 views I've got now. I've only been doing it 3 months. Loving it. Really am loving it. And just let me say, if anyone's watching, Big Paulie, just let me say, you were talking about your house situation in a previous video. I've been there. I'm still there. We need a chat sometime, mate, because you know I've been through it, and I can help you along with a few bits. But you inspire me every day with your videos, anyway, mate, because your collecting is absolutely mind blowing. I can't wait to see a full collection list from you one day. Just to let you know that I hope you are feeling better, and really, if you ever need a chat, you know where I am, mate. Anytime you want, all right? But everybody, enjoy the rest of your evening, and talk to you again soon. Oh, one thing. Just talked to the Blu-ray King. He's about to put out a full steelbook collection again. If you want to see an amazing steelbook collection, watch it, or you need to subscribe to this guy, Blu-ray King. He's in America. Wow, he's the one who got me started with all the coverings. So please watch him as well. All right, enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care, guys.